Hey guys, what's up? It's NJ. I am going to talk about a thing that I learned about today and that I actually posted in the News and Such 7 because I've been thinking about it a lot and I needed to express how I felt about it. So I'm going to talk to the camera because it's the best place to do it. This is just going to be a one-take thing, no editing, no nothing. I'm just going to go straight in with it, bad lighting and all, and just talk about what I'm thinking. So, the Curiosity Cube. I've known about it ever since it became a thing in November last year, and it's been going for about 150 days, or it went for about 150 days, and it just now finished. And the person who destroyed, for those of you who don't know what the Curiosity Cube was, it was an experiment made by Peter Molyneux. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I'm not, forgive me. And it was basically this experiment in which it was just an app with a big white room and a gigantic cube, and people would download the app and break the cube to try and figure out what was inside. And that was it. That was all the app was. That was all the game was. And it became this huge deal. 4 million people playing it. Just the biggest, weirdest experiment in video game history, I would argue to say. It was an interesting idea in the first place, just to see how many people would want to participate in this simple little touch it and destroy it app. I mean, it's nothing more than that, and that was the biggest thing. So, what happens when it's destroyed? Well, it was completely destroyed as of 2 days ago, I think. And the man who destroyed it, his name is Bryan Henderson, and he's about my age, and the kid has just been handed so much power. First of all, the game that they're making, the reveal of what was inside the cube was that they are making a game called Godus, which is all about people being gods and controlling worlds, and that's really neat. I like that idea. It's an interesting idea for a game that hasn't been executed to my knowledge before, with the exception of, Pocket God, but that doesn't count. I don't know what they're going to do with this game. I'm going to leave it up to them to, divulge when they're ready what they're going to do with it, but Bryan Henderson has just been handed so much. This kid is 18 years old, and he has just received, in a matter of an hour, he gets to be a developer. He gets he gets part of the profit from when the game sells. He gets to decide how the game works. He gets to rule over everything. And on the one hand, that is the coolest thing ever. Congrats, man. I'm jealous. I would love that. I think that the whole idea of being able to control something that powerful is, mind-boggling and awesome, and that's all well and good, but that's a big but. We don't know who this kid is. He's an 18-year-old kid from... I don't even know where he's from. It didn't say in the article. We don't know where he's from. We don't know who he is, or how he acts, or how he makes decisions, if he's a good guy, if he's a bad guy, if he's an asshole. We don't know. Which, on the one hand, is fine. That's the whole point, right? It's supposed to be the person who destroyed the last cube. That is the only purpose. But it could spiral completely out of control. Not just the game, but his life. I mean, we don't know how much of this is going to actually affect his personal life. He could be richer than... He could be as rich as he wanted to be, for all we know. Or he could not get anything from it. He could change... I mean, this changes the entire formula for everything. I mean, gaming ideas are going to spawn from this, where it's going to be a bunch of people working together to get to one goal, and that goal is going to be mind-blowing. Now, whether this is actually going to happen or not, I can't say, because I can't see the future. I don't know. But it's amazing to think that so much of a business decision is going to be based on one kid that nobody knows anything about. No disrespect by this video to Bryan Henderson is meant. I don't want to offend you or get you angry or anything, or to the developers of the game or anyone. This is just what I'm thinking. But it's a lot to take in. It's a lot of power. I don't know. I was just thinking about it, and I needed to talk for a little bit. So, that was what I was thinking about today, was how that's going to change so much. And I want to give major props to Peter Molyneux, because, first of all, you're a genius. I mean, you got 4 million people to tap on a screen 1 million times. Well done. Like, I couldn't do that. That's fantastic. I'm impressed. I wish the best of luck to the developers of the game, and to Bryan, and to anyone who needs it, because some luck is going to be needed. Oh man, we're just going to find out.